Good morning and welcome back. I am King Graham, and I know what you're all thinking, that I am huge. And what am I talking about today? Well, guys, following up from my last video, Texting Women Part 1, here we have Texting Women Part 2, with more tips to help you in your texting game with women. These pieces of advice are priceless, and I encourage you to utilize them today, guys. So I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get straight into it. Tip number 4, guys, following up from the last 3 tips. Tip number 4, when texting a woman, never explain yourself. Guys, when you're texting a woman and playing your cards right, for example, taking a long time to reply, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, one day, etc., and a woman starts to bicker at you and she's asking, why are you taking so long to reply? You never explain yourself. The only explanation you give is a vague explanation. A vague explanation is a mysterious explanation. A mysterious man is a high value man. Women love mystery. Even though her words won't portray that, her mind will think that. This is important. Never listen to what a woman says, only what she does. Okay, guys? Never, ever explain yourself in great detail. Guys, imagine Conor McGregor and one of the girls he's texting, and she starts bickering at him. Connor, why are you taking so long to reply? Shut your mouth! That's what she'd get. Because he's a king. He doesn't explain himself. Need I say more? No. Tip number 4, never explain yourself in detail. Be vague. Okay, guys. Tip number 5, the use of emojis. Guys, in a lot of other, I shouldn't say other, in a lot of dating videos I've watched from dating coaches, many of them are telling you guys to never use emojis. This is dumb. Guys, sometimes we're sending a text message and the phone will automatically put an emoji into the text and we won't even know about it, or we won't even be able to do anything about it. Like I always say, it's just part of the world today. We can't avoid it. But you must be tactical in how you use emojis. Guys, if you're one of these fellas and you're sending 5, 10 emojis, an emoji after every sentence, dumb monkey fucking that dumb monkey face, that's 15-year-old girl stuff, guys. Don't do that. You look terrible. That monkey emoji. What are you, a cheeky little monkey? Don't do that. Guys, for example, when I'm texting a woman, every 5 texts, I might include 1 or 2 laughing faces at a really, really funny joke. Or if she says something or does something that I really like, I might love heart that text or something like that. And that's basically about it. Other than that, I don't use emojis because I'm a man, I'm a hunter killer. I'm not all about that lovey dovey stuff, and you shouldn't be either. Women don't appreciate it. They might say they do, their words might have come across like they do, but in reality, her subconscious mind is picking up that you might just be a little simp biznitch. So, tip number 5 is use emojis sparingly. Okay, guys, use them like gold. Make them scarce, so when you do use them, they hold more value. Okay, guys, what are you looking at? Checking out some business. Okay, guys, and tip number 6, the last tip of today's video, Texting Women Part 2, is never, ever, 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 ever respond to a dead end text. Guys, I've covered this in a few videos. I've probably covered it. It's probably come up in the last texting women part 1 video, but it deserves an entire tip of its own. And that is never, ever, ever respond to a dead end text. What's a dead end text, King Graham? A dead end text is a text like haha or okay or an emoji. A text that she sends you back to a text you sent that it's a dead end. You don't know what to say. You're rattling your brain trying to think of what you can say. She's left you in the lurch. Never respond to these texts. And trust me, King, trust me, I know. Don't respond, and she will reach back out. Half the time she does this, it's a test. She's testing your masculinity. Will he be a simp biznitch and struggle to keep the conversation going when I throw him a curveball? Or is he a hunter killer and is he just going to ignore me because he has options? Which would you rather be, King? I know which one I am. Tip number 6 is never respond to a dead end text. It's disrespectful. You're a king. You have options. You don't need to be responding to women that can't hold a conversation with you, that don't want to keep a conversation going with you. Guys, those are the 3 tips for today's Texting Women Part 2 video. Now, there will be a Part 3. Also, I would just like to say, guys, there's tips that I cannot put out there in the public realm. There's texting tips that if I put out there in the public realm, a lot of the women in my life would not be happy. And I have children with some of these women, and I don't want to create drama when it comes to my children. So, some of the black magic wizardry and sorcery that I can't put out there into the public realm, I can divulge with you in private. Reach out to me. Comment hello, and I will reach out to you. We can communicate via email. I can add you to the WhatsApp group. You name it. And if you really, really, really want to utilize some real tactical black magic stuff, we can get into that because there's plenty. Trust me. So, guys, those are today's 3 tips in today's video, Texting Women Part 2. I highly recommend you watch Texting Women Part 1 in order to fully get the benefit of these videos and this series. There will be a Part 3 to follow. From me and Nacho, guys, have a great week.